I will specifically talk about Emirates, Qatar, and Etihad. First, to apply with either of the airlines, visit their official website to check whether they will be hiring in your country or have an upcoming assessment event near you. But Etihad has been hiring worldwide since 2023, so for Etihad, anyone can apply. The good news is that if they do not have an upcoming recruitment event in your country, you will be invited for a virtual interview and you will be assessed from the beginning to the final stages. However, I must tell you, do not lie about anything, especially anything related to medicals. This is because when you move to Abu Dhabi after you have passed the final interview, and they note that you lied about anything, your contract will be terminated and you will be deported back to your country. This reminds me, someone in the previous video asked me about the difference between assessment day and recruitment day. The two simply mean the same thing. It is the day of the interview. To become a cabin crew with these three airlines, you must be at least 21 years old and have at least a year in customer service or hospitality. Remember, customer service is any customer-facing role. So basically, if you have interacted with customers in your work experience, then that is customer service. Remember, cabin crew work with passengers from different parts of the world with different cultures. That is why they need someone who has a sense of cultural awareness. You will also need to be fluent in English, be able to read, speak, and understand everything in English. English is the national language in all professional sectors, and so you must be able to speak with the passengers and communicate effectively. Remember, as a flight attendant, you will be at times required to write a report, especially in cases like emergency situations on board. That is why you must also be able to write fluently in English. About subjects and courses, you only need to have graduated from high school. That is, you must have completed the 12th grade. This is the highest level of education in your country's high school. So, if you have completed high school education, have a certificate, and have customer service work experience, then you are good to go to apply and qualify with these airlines. Do not be afraid about your accent and your level of English. I get this a lot. But your English level does not have to be perfect like that of the Americans or British people. So long as you can speak and understand everything in English, then you are good to go. Remember, these are Arabian Airlines and English is not their first language. That is why you will see or come across a number of flight attendants with an average level of English. About skin color, there is this narrative that these airlines prefer white people, but this is not true. We have so many dark-skinned crew in these airlines. So, do not let false and inaccurate information on social media misguide you to give up. And yes, you have very many black people, especially in Etihad. I've seen so many Kenyans, Nigerians, and South Africans in Etihad. An applicant may be rejected during the assessment day, maybe because they do not meet all the requirements, or maybe they performed poorly in the interviews. And because they are black, they will assume they have been rejected because of their skin color, and then go giving wrong information to other applicants online. Please do not fall for this. Chase your dream and apply for that position. About the weight, there is no such specific weight needed. They are not focused on your weight, they are concerned with your BMI. BMI is a value derived from the mass and height of a person. It stands for Body Mass Index. Your BMI should range somewhere between 18.5 and 24.9. Beyond that, you are overweight, and if extreme, that is obesity. Please make sure you check your BMI before you submit your applications online. Please make sure you are not underweight or overweight. It is not only the overweight applicants who get rejected, the underweight too. And there is a difference between being a plus size and being overweight. There is no set maximum age, but the oldest you can be is 35. However, if you previously worked as a cabin crew, then you can get employed even at 40. But the best advice I tell people, regardless of your age, just apply and attend that assessment event and let them decide whether to hire you or not. Emirates and Etihad, you must be at least 160 centimeters tall and able to reach 212 centimeters with your arm on bare foot. They will actually measure this on the first day of the assessment, and they are very strict about this. A lot of applicants get eliminated at this stage. Please note that there is no maximum height limit. They actually prefer tall candidates. For Qatar, you will live in Doha. Etihad is Abu Dhabi, and for Emirates, it is Dubai. Abu Dhabi and Dubai are two of the 7 Emirates in the United Arab Emirates. Doha is in Qatar. Your employment visa will also be catered for. So, before you make the application, make sure you meet the visa employment requirements to work in Qatar and the United Arab Emirates. So, if you do not have a passport, apply now, because you will need it to travel from your country. For training, you will be trained for free in their college. The training takes around 6 weeks, so that is roughly 2 months. They will cater for accommodation and transport from and to the training college. So, if successful with the exams, you earn your wings and start flying. The only thing you will incur costs for is food and the internet. Everything else is free. Remember, in the accommodation they provide, there will be free electricity, water, a fully fitted kitchen, living room, and bedroom. You may get a shared room, but each crew member will have their private bedroom and what is on their schedule. So, that means, if they fly more, they earn more. The total salary is divided into 3 parts. There is the basic salary, flying, and layover allowance. Basic salary also varies from one cabin crew to another. For new crew, the basic salary and the flying allowances are slightly lower than cabin crew entry salary. Remember, once employed, you will start working in the economy class, and depending on your performance, you will be promoted to business class, then first class. The economy class is the least paid. So, working in economy class, your basic salary will be around $1,200. Remember, you will be paid in the local currency of Qatar, but in this video I'm using dollars to make it easier for everyone to understand.